unambitious people can't understand ambitious people. And that is because ambitious people have this level of self-belief that unambitious people could never understand. I have this coworker, I'm going to leave them nameless, and no hate to this person, but they were complaining about their boyfriend and somebody else who had a crush on them. And this person was jealous because they thought that I liked her when I don't, and they hated me for it, even though I had no sort of feelings towards this girl. And this girl was like, yeah, no offense, but I would never even date someone like you because I honestly don't like people who go to the gym that much. And I was like, why? And then she said, because I just think that I would end up just feeling like crap about myself all the time. And it's like, so you would see somebody with a level of ambition higher than your own, and you would be like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible about myself, so I'm gonna go have my boyfriend who smokes weed and drinks every weekend instead. Okay. Another person that I know, I was talking to them, and we were talking about like health and fitness. I was like, yeah, I go to the gym every single week, every day of the week, right? And they were like, oh my gosh, like I can't even imagine doing that. And they were talking, and they were like, they're like, yeah, I don't understand how, like, why people are told, like, you know, if you drink one time, you're going to get addicted. And then she was like, because I've been drinking blackout drunk, her words, every weekend for 2 years, and I'm not addicted. Let me say that again. I've been drinking every weekend, blackout drunk, for 2 years, and I'm not addicted. Do you not believe in yourself? What kind of self-delusion do you have to tell yourself to not understand that you're addicted? Like, oh yeah, I goon 10 times a day for 2 years, but I can quit whenever I want. I'm not addicted. Okay. And it's like, you have to have this level of ambition to where you believe in yourself. And believing in yourself and having ambition means being completely and dead honest with yourself. It means you're taking responsibility for 100% of the things that happen to you. For example, say I get cheated on. I, as an ambitious person, would want to take 100% responsibility for that. In reality, no. I'm not the one who made the choice to go cheat on me, right? But the reality is that if I had done more foresight and more preparing, doing better to know who I'm with, I never would have been in the situation to get cheated on. Say, like, take any addiction that you have. Say this girl that's drinking and blackout drunk every weekend, say she has a realization. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting blackout drunk every weekend, and my cognitive function, surprisingly, after drinking every night for 2 years at 18 years old, my cognitive function is terrible, and I can't form a complete thought. I've been scrolling for 5 hours every day for 5 years, and I can't hold a conversation with somebody, but I'm not addicted. When that person has the self-realization of, oh my gosh, I've been doing this to myself. I've been letting myself get addicted and letting myself get trapped. When you take responsibility, suddenly you are free to stop doing that thing. If I say to myself, oh my gosh, I scroll for 5 hours a day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I blame Mark Zuckerberg. He made me addicted because he got all the scientists to get me addicted to this no matter what. And although that might be true, I still have the free will to keep scrolling. And you need to take responsibility and stop scrolling. Okay? Ambitious people have this level of aspiration that unambitious people cannot understand. Like, I've had conversations with my siblings before, and I was like, and what I said to them was like, anything is possible, you should be doing more. And this really offended them because I was like, and they told me, they're like, we're complacent with where we are, like we're fine with it. And I was like, what? Because the reality is that I was telling them that they were capable of doing more and that they could do anything that they put their mind to. And then they got upset. And they're probably watching this video right now. I'm sorry, whatever. But the reality is that if you flip this switch in your mind that says, okay, I can do anything, instead of getting offended by someone telling you that you are capable of more, you'd be motivated or inspired. You need to have this unwavering level of faith in God's ability to carry you where you need to go. You need to be so self-aware of your ambition that any time that you fall short, you are aware of it and you're able to course correct. Like, I can't physically understand unambitious people, because unambitious people will see your hard work and they will see your level of ambition. Or somebody watching this video right now, like say this video gets 100 views, there will probably be 1 or 2 dislikes. Those dislikes are probably from people who saw my video, they saw this level of ambition, and they saw me talking to them saying you can achieve anything, and then they saw that level of ambition as ego or pride. And they're like, I don't like that. Like, I don't want to feel bad about myself because this guy says about me. But the reality is that there's also another person watching this video on the opposite side of the spectrum that's hearing this and is like, yeah, maybe I should be doing more. And then tomorrow they're going to go start their own YouTube channel, and then they're going to get a following, and they're going to be able to start their own brand and their own business, and they're going to be able to make more money off of this because they believe they could. Maybe there's also the other person on the opposite side of the spectrum that's like, oh my gosh, well, like, I'm unhappy physically and mentally, and I want to improve that. So I'm going to start eating healthy and I'm going to start working out. And that is in turn going to lengthen their lifespan by 10, 15 years. It's going to increase their cognitive function. It's going to make them more attractive so they can attract a partner that they can love. The ambition will literally carry you, and the unambition is the thing that keeps people in the 9 to 5 that they hate for 10 years. I'm going to leave tomorrow. I'm going to leave tomorrow. I'm going to leave tomorrow. But then they never do. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to start saving money soon, right after I do this. And then once they do that, they have another thing that they need to buy. And then they're like, oh, well, I just need to buy this and this. And then once they buy that, there's another thing that they need to buy. And the reality is that they just need to believe that they're capable of it, and then suddenly they'd be able to detach themselves from the desire of physical properties and wealth. If you're not happy without money, you won't be happy with money. Unambitious people can't understand this. I could be happy making these videos and getting 10 views per video for the rest of my life. 60, say I have 60 more years to live. I probably have more like 40 or 50. But say I have that much longer left of my lifespan, I'd be happy making videos for 10 people every day. But unambitious people would be like, oh my gosh, they'd upload 10, 50, 100 videos. None of them would blow up. And then they'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I hate this. Like this isn't working. And that's because they're so attached to the idea of getting famous and rich, when in reality they should be in love with the process, and the process of getting rich, and the process of being famous, and the process of being healthy and fit, and the process of attracting your partner, and the process of becoming the person that you want to be. I'll leave you with one more thing, and that's that ambitious people are often the most hated. But the people hating you for being ambitious are the exact ones that would never be able to achieve anything that you're close to capable of. So don't let anybody drag you down because of what they think, or because they think you're toxic or egotistical. Keep yourself in check. Don't be prideful, but have your level of ambition to where nothing can stop you. That's all. But really, believe in yourself more than anything, because you are capable of anything.